welcome to another time with the Nature Cares vlog. I hope you had an awesome week. I sure did. So today I'll be talking about something that has really been on my mind for some time. For the past weeks, I've been having so many interviews, and from the first one, I realized I've actually lost touch of how to go into these interview rooms and try and give in my best. I haven't even gotten close to half of how I was before, but I would come here today to talk to one or two persons. I hope this meets you well. That we are in a world where even when someone wants to give you the basic jobs, they might likely ask for an interview, and you really need to be ready to stand out from the other persons. I don't have much to really give you, but I would give you one or two tips of things you need to do or prepare for before you go for interview or you have any interview online. So one tip I would give you is, please, before you attend any interview, please research the company, just know their values, their goals, so that once a question pops up, I would likely tell you what the question might be in this video. So some of the things that you are likely to come by is the first question that you might likely come by. Yes, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, and you see them tell you that the first question you might likely be asked is, tell us about yourself. The truth is, the few interviews I have done, nobody really comes out to you to ask you to tell them about yourself. But if it comes up, I would advise you just state qualities that actually resonates with the type of job you're applying for. Let's say you're applying for a customer care job. The first thing you should tell them, one or two things you should tell them is, my name is so person. I'm a very good listener, and because that's like the first step. You're already telling them the kind of person you are, because you're telling them about you. You don't have to tell them, my name is Aminat, I went to so. Yeah, some people wouldn't mind, but you can cut it off and just go straight into telling them the kind of person you are as it relates to the job. Another question you will also or might likely come across is the interviewer asking you why you are applying for the job. Please give them good reasons why you're applying for the job. And another question you might also come across is, why are you applying for the job in that company? So that's where the tip I told you earlier, that you should find out about that company. So in answering such questions, ensure that you tell them that your personal goals align with the kind of company that you are being interviewed at. For instance, you one of those big companies, and you know that, yes, it's just IPO. Remember, you just a lot of us, you should just know that you want to just get into the job. I'm not saying you should lie, but the truth is, people really need to hear what they want to hear. If you give them what they want to hear, you are almost halfway into the job. Because if you don't give them what they want to hear, and one thing I found out about the international setting is, there is a scoring pad. If that scoring pad does not weigh with their own criteria, you are already ranked down, and you don't want to already be down even before you are up. So you have to tick all the right boxes. End this first stage before you are cut off. Another question that might likely come up is you being asked your qualities. Please go and research online the qualities that job requires of you, and please tell them, okay, let's say for instance you are out for a job, that probably a care job or a NHS job, and you're asked for the qualities required to do the job. Without thinking too much, one of the qualities NHS is looking for in their employees is time management and teamwork. Please, without even thinking twice, you just tell them. But if you don't actually make research, if you don't know one or two things about what these people are looking for, you won't you can't scale through. So before the last question, you might also be asked, it's a tricky question that a lot of us do not know about. I fell victim for that question. I was asked what I liked to do in my spare time. Gullible me, I was telling them I like to go and watch a movie. It's not like it's not a relaxing thing, but tell them I also love to read. It might not be the books that they want you to read, but you should let them know that yes, I love to read because it helps you to develop your brain, it helps you to develop your vocabs. You should also go ahead and tell them you gym. But even though you are like a plus 20, tell them you gym. That it helps you relax, it helps you unwind, it reduces the stress. Please. And also you can add that you enjoy being with your family members, because that's actually some of the things that makes an employer think you are somebody that is level-headed, you are somebody that can actually, that is aiming to develop. Where I worked before, the reality is that I've seen a lot of men, even we the females, we rarely had friends. We didn't have any friends. Our friends were our family members or probably our colleagues. So you can see that if your colleagues are your are your friends, then after your colleagues, the next set of people you should be pally with are your family members. So who doesn't want to associate with somebody that thinks that their family member is the go-to whenever they need to relax? So the last question which I would also add is the question regarding, do you have any question for us? Please do not make the mistake of saying no. There are always three questions you should ask. I will only tell you one that is always in my head, and that's the question of if there is any career progression on the job. No matter what, even if that job seems like one job that you know in your heart of hearts you don't wish to progress in it, please don't ever tell anybody. That question is a question that you should think of asking, that is there a career on this job. And you can also find out if the company is thinking of growing in the next 5 years. It means that you are thinking about the company, that you actually want to still be a part of the company, you want to still be a member of that company. Guys, I have given you some few tips, and I hope I've been able to help somebody out there today. It might be small, I might not have addressed it the best way I should, but I think I have given you one or two tips that would help you. And please, you can also go to other YouTube channels to find out more about how to do your best whenever you go for an interview. Please, it is important before you have anyone, Google is your friend. Ask the questions that might likely come out so that you are prepared even before you go there. I'm not saying these questions would really come the same way you have read or heard about, but they give you a guide on how to go about it, and it will help you a lot. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you, and do have a wonderful day. Kindly click the like button and the subscription button. You can also ask me or my dear partner Kesta questions. I would be willing to answer you. Thank you for having us today. So do have a lovely time. Cheers.